Good morning YouTube. So it's Friday morning today, my first week back at work for the year, and yeah, I've got this XF Jaguar to spray. So rear bumper cover, boot lid, quarter panel, pillar and door, and a fuel flap right there. So yeah, it's all masked up obviously, prep work is done. Alan was kind enough to do the prep work for me, thanks Al. He's back in action, which is great. Good to have him back here, takes a bit of the pressure off me. You guys probably could tell from some of the last videos I was doing last year, I was getting a bit run down by the workload. So Alan was away for, it must have been like 7 or 8 weeks, because I think it started off with like 2 weeks at trade school, and then it was like he came back for half a day, and then he broke his shoulder again. Like yeah, it's something that's been a bit of an ongoing issue for quite some time for him, the poor guy. But finally broke it well and good, and actually had to go into like emergency surgery. So yeah, he was out of action for quite some time, and he's still actually got his arm in a sling. So, but thankfully he told me, he said like the pain's gone, you know, so it's not like working through pain or anything anymore, so that's good. But it's at that point, like I'm sure we've all my viewers have had an injury before, and once it starts to feel okay, it feels fine, you start moving around as if it's all good, and then you can re-injure them quite easily. So that's why he's still got it in the sling, and he's just going to be a bit extra careful this time, because as I say, it's been an ongoing issue for him like for a couple of years now, probably a year and a half now. And yeah, he's done that. He's got to the point where, oh, yeah, it's feeling good, and then he's like put it under extra pressure and sort of made it even worse again. So yeah, good luck to him. Hope he gets it all sorted soon and back to full power, full strength. As you see out there, we're kind of getting through the jobs, which like at the end of last year, it was Friday, we'd still have like a workshop full of cars. So yeah, it's pretty stressful, and it was taking its toll on me. But no, came back, had a good break over the New Year and Christmas break, and feel all rested up. I'm just going to blend this boot lid for the sake of the colour. This car here is called, colour is called Lunar Grey. It's 2028 is the paint code, obviously Jaguar. And this car had been sprayed before, so I matched it to that side, and then I had a look over this side, and it was actually a little bit different. So I just decided, you know what, I'm going to blend it over this side. I'm still blending on the other side, but I decided down the side and towards the driver's side is probably more important to get it the closer match, rather than mixing two colours. I don't really like doing that where possible. I'd rather just do one colour and blend it most of the time. And usually I would go for what looks to be the more factory colour. So this side here, you can see it's only been painted the once, so this is the side I matched it to, whereas this side over here had been done before. So rather than going and matching it to the colour that isn't right anyway, you're better off making more of the car closer to factory. And yeah, that's why I've always done it anyway, where possible, as I say. So this colour actually had powder pearl in 2 of the formulas, and there was one formula without the powder pearl. So what I did was just mixed up a tester. So we didn't have 2 of the powder pearls, so the top 2 variants had a powder pearl in them each. Each had a different powder pearl, and I thought, well, I'll try the 3rd variant, then just mix up a tester. So I just mixed up a 100ml tester, sprayed the colour out, looked at it, and I said, that's a bit too red. So I left out a bit of the red oxide and mixed up a further 400ml, and it was actually perfect straight off the mix after doing that slight adjustment to the formula. That's always, you know, a little thing that you can do, mix up a bit of a tester so it gives you an idea of where you're at. If you're unsure, like most of the time I don't have to do that. But yeah, the Spectro is a very powerful and handy tool. It took me a little while to fully, you know, master it, I guess, and I think I have mastered it now. Very handy for solid colours, that Spectro. So it's handy for most colours really, like, so you can set it to search the entire database if you like. So, you know, if this car here was like 20 or 30 years old and it had a respray that's not factory colour, you could just search the entire database and you might find, say, like a Fiat colour that's pretty close, you know, even if it's like 80 or 90% match, it'll be something that you can match up yourself. Anyway, I'll get this respirator on and we'll get spraying. So yeah, just going to be spraying down the 599 with my ANI F160, is it? I can't remember, F160, yeah, they did an upgrade on these. That's a 1.2 on that. I've found it's all I need for the 599 stage. And this gun here, I don't even clean it out in between uses. The 599 just stays in there. I cleaned it out yesterday because it ran out, so that's what I'm going to start doing. And I've been doing that for a while now actually, but just every time it needs a top up, I'll give it a clean out, but not like every use. Just mate, oh, that saves a bit of time, I guess, yeah. You can eliminate an unnecessary step, then why not? So I'm slowly running out of this Collab orange tape. I think I've only got 1 or 2 rolls of it left. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's just as good as 3M, honestly. Yeah, I'll just give it a good 2 or 3 times over with the tack rad. And yeah, again, I'd like to say sorry about the poor audio quality in the last 4 videos of last year, but hopefully in the long run we'll get an improvement over even what you're hearing now. So I was trying to cut out the background sound, but it ended up being much worse. It ended up muffled sound and mono instead of stereo sound. Yeah, I like spraying these Jags. I think they're, I don't know, just a nice big panels, nice shapes to spray, and I don't know, just think they look good. Bit of a nicer car than your average, I don't know, Suzuki Swift, or I don't want to talk shit about the Corollas because I own one, but yeah, you know, it's a bit nicer than your average Corolla. The funny thing about that is I actually nearly bought a Suzuki Swift as well. I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. I think the Corollas are just a little bit better. So yeah, just this is one of those colours. It's light metallic. And if I didn't put this 599 down, there's a very good chance, in fact just about, I would guarantee it, that you would see a scratchy blend and it wouldn't blend properly without this 599. So again, all it does is just fill in the prep work. I've said it, use it to fill in the prep scratches. So yeah, ANI F160. I think it's around full fluid, must be very close to full fluid, full fan and 3 bar pressure, thereabout. And these days I've just been putting that 599 down first and it's been working for me, so let's just try 20 psi or thereabouts, and that's about 1.5 bar for the metric users. Turn that pressure up just a touch. Yeah, we'll make it work. So I just put that first coat on there, and then while that's drying I can be tack ragging the bumper cover, and we'll get a coat on this, and we should be able to go continually. As soon as I get the coat on this, the body should be dry enough to put my next coat on. Yeah, so this bumper cover has had a bit of a spot repair done on it before, and there was a few chips and scratches here, so I did prep this bumper cover myself. I used a little bit of UV primer there and there, 25 seconds drive with my UV curing light. I've been using a lot of the UV primers lately, very convenient and fast. So yeah, just put a bit of the 599. Usually I don't blend bumper covers, but as I say, there's two different colours on this vehicle here. So I decided I need to use that blend. Careful of little cut throughs down here. I'm just going to lose that colour right through there. A bit of silicone opening up. Is that, oh no, that's just a bit of chunk of white or something flowing out of the gun. We'll cover that up with our next coat. So, for me that looks visually covered after 2 coats. That tells me all I'm going to need is 3 on this. Well, I usually only need 3 anyway, but yeah, so the gun DV1, the Velvet DV1, the latest installment from the Velvet DV1 HVLP 1.3. So it's a warmer day today, probably about 25 Celsius, so not stinking hot. I've actually got slow reducer in this base coat too. That's looking all good. You know, I might just put that colour just over here just to make it look all even. Just over that top section. So it's all... Yeah, I mean, I usually prefer not to blend a boot lid like this, but sometimes it's what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do, guys. So yeah, settings on the DV1, HVLP 1.3, full fan, full fluid, and yeah, as I said before, it's around 20 psi, and it's actually spraying it on quite nice. I may find when winter rolls around I'll be going for the HVLP Plus, but for now, for base coat mount, I've been really liking this HVLP in the warmer months. You get the nice amount on nice and quickly. And yeah, the 1.3 is where it's at for the warmer months anyway. Solid press work there, Al. You've done a good job, mate. Thank you. I'm sure you're watching. Drop that pressure down just a touch for the last coat. But I can even just tell now that the colour's blending out pretty nice. Yeah, just sort of go medium wet on that last coat. You don't want to go too dry. Don't want to go too heavy. Look, you can see your masking, how it just sort of nice and evenly blends out, and there's, well, no real colour there anyway. Make sure that's sprayed with the same pressure and same settings and everything. Put that last coat on this bumper and then we're done. The base coat at least. Let's have a final look over it. Now that's blended out quite nice, really nice actually. I'm happy with that, gunners. I'll see you back here in 5, 10, probably 10 minutes, and we'll get some clear down. Yeah, so that's the GV1 HVLP 1.3. Righty on YouTube, let's clear this bad boy up. So yeah, just going back to the Pro Light. I started the year off at this place with the Supernova. The first job I cleared was with the Supernova, but the second one was with the Pro Light, and yeah, look, all in all, man, prices aside and all that stuff, just the way it sprays, simply the way they spray, Pro Light is still my #1 gun. So the GV1, when they released their clear version, it's got some pretty big boots to fill, mate. And yeah, I was about to say, like, I was just thinking when I was putting my respirator on, I was thinking, you know what, I'm looking forward to this. It's like, I wanted to just make a quick mention to the job satisfaction that you can get out of this trade, you know. 18 years, man, like, this is going to be just, like, April I think it was, this year will be my 19th year. So I started in the year 2000. And I still get a kick out of spraying a nice coat of clear over a nice car. You know, that's, yeah, something that you probably can't say about all trades, you know. I don't know, because this is the only trade I really know, but I can imagine that some trades and some jobs might just get a bit monotonous and, you know, same and get a bit bored of it. You know, it has its ups and downs. It's great. It's not all glassy coats are clear with pro lights and sound on clear, you know. It's unrealistic deadlines. It's average panel work, re-repairing and all that stuff, you know. It's polishing, it's long days, it's dedication to the trade. But in a way that just makes good jobs even better, you know what I mean? So I mixed up 750 mils of clear, and that's right on the limits of what I can get into this thing. It's actually not even enough to stir it up, so I chose shaken, not stirred this time. I just grabbed the, put the clear into the pot and put the lid on, put the gun on, give it a good shake up. That blend looks really nice. This job's gonna look all good when it's done. Can't imagine there being too much polishing involved in it. It is going today. Customer's expecting it back. So I did use fast hardener. You know what? I reckon for these warmer days, 2 bars is probably a bit too much. I think I'll just pack and whack this bumper until corner by corner. Bang, 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 bang. So this corner, then move on to the section, center section. 1 coat, 2 coats, while the body's flashing off. So yeah, ProLite T21.3, full fan, 3.5 turns on the fluid, and as you saw, I just did actually turn the pressure down. Where are we at? Just bit under 2 bar. It was nearly over atomizing. I was getting a bit too much overspray. I might turn it up a little bit when I'm doing the sides of the body. Don't want to get it on too heavy. Now, but we'll fix that out, fix that up with the second coat. So we're still a touch under 2 bar there. A bit better than the first coat. Ah, nice and clean too. Looking like it's going to be a pretty efficient mix too. What's going to be left over is 300 mils. Anything crazy like that? Yeah, we're gonna have just enough. Yeah, with clear, like, as long as I'm within the sort of 100 mils, if I've got less than 100 mils, I'm happy. I'll class that as a win. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That came out real nice, actually. There's only a couple of nips on it. Nice wet finish over it. There's one bit of, I saw that in the first coat, one little bit of silicone. Bumper looked good and still does. Yep. Oh, just a bit of clear there. Might have to buff that in if it goes a bit dry, but don't have enough clear to go over the whole bumper, and I don't want to go over the whole bumper again. That's all good. Did I put the second coat on that? I can't remember. Just to be sure. Yeah, all good. I'm happy with that. I'm wrapped with that, actually. Really happy with that. Anyway, Gunners, I'll give you the look over it. I'm going to leave my respirator on so I don't breathe any of that fresh clear in. Get out there and crank some shit. See you in the next one. Woo!